Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'll neglect trying to tell you how long it's been, as we already know how long it's been. Frankly, I wasn't enjoying Elden Ring, and content was just kind of boring for me to make. However, with Elden Ring back in full swing with the DLC, I figured I'd finally make true on that promise I made a while back in a community post telling you which characters are upcoming. Some of them, I'm actually happy I sort of waited for the DLC, as you'll see in later videos, but today we're covering Nobara Kugisaki from Jujutsu Kaisen. I wanted to do her first because she's been one I've been thinking about for like a lot of time on how to do her with hammers and stuff. I figured it'd be pretty easy, and I was mostly right. The DLC has been kicking my ass. I don't know if that is just because generally anime builds tend to use lighter armor, meaning that your negation isn't exactly on point, or if it is just a skidoo issue, or if it is a skill issue. I'd like to think it's a mix of all three, however, it's sadly probably just a skill issue, as you can level 1 the entire game. However, we'll go completely past that, and we'll just start the build-up. First things first, the weaponry and stuff I use. Ignore the talismans, I do use different talismans. I've been fighting Rolana, so we'll go over talismans properly when we get there. Since I've been fighting Rolana, I've changed a couple. I use a heavy hammer, Lusat's glintstone staff, the Confessor armor altered, the Preceptor's trousers, the Dragon Crest Great Shield talisman. I use the Graven Mass talisman, the Radagon icon, and last I use the Magic Scorpion charm. Because we do use some sorceries in this build, so I figured it'd be nice to boost those since the hammer itself is pretty decent. The weapon art on the hammer doesn't really matter because everything sort of goes over. I mean, buffs tend to go over Scholar's armament, like Endure. I just have Endure on it just because I couldn't think of another weapon art. However, if there's weapon art you would like to use, then you are more than welcome to use it. As hammer weapon arts probably all revolve around hitting things really hard. As for our spells, we have Scholar's armament to replicate like Curse Energy, like the blue. That's why we use this. We have Comet to be one of her nails that she hits with a hammer. Gavel of Hammer because it's a hammer and why not. And Shattering Crystal to be a flurry of nails, as I figured that would be quite nice to have. As for to get everything, as it has been as long as it has, I will right now on screen put where to get everything I use on the build. So there you go. I can't show locations as sadly I haven't played in quite some time. But yeah, thankfully builds are probably going to be a lot faster nowadays, just because there's a lot less to talk about, and I'm trying to refine it for the DLC. So we're also going to be skipping over sliders, unless it's a slider set I'm proud of, because as you can see from my Nobara's face, really all I did was change the hair up. The rest of it is very basic, just female, make the eyes bigger, change maybe the eyebrows, and make the chin a bit longer, because anime characters have pointy chins. That is sort of my general thing that I do with anime characters, so unless I have one I'm very proud of, and I've altered quite a lot, or one just that is very similar, I don't think I'll be showing them off. If I do get enough requests for sliders on a certain character, though, that I didn't think was good, then maybe I'll do something. Other than that, here are the stats. 45 Vigor, just because health is nice. Mind and Endurance at 30. Strength and Int are your main stats, as obviously spells all scale of Int, and the hammer scales off Strength, being a heavy hammer. I don't go by the level 120 rule, so you can change and alter stats where you need, of course, if you want. Other than that, that is pretty much it, since we skip over the sliders part, since my Nobara sliders aren't exactly all that. Showing you where to get everything, I've shown everything, so that's probably it. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 3, as of the time of recording, I don't think has been announced. It might have been, I genuinely don't remember at this point. But spoiler warning for JJK right here. Sadly, Nobara will not be in the new season. Rest in peace, Nobara. Probably next time, depending on how many spells I have, because there's a spell I want specifically for Mahito. If I have it by the time I want to make that video, then we might be doing Nobara's murderer next then. Other than that, if you enjoyed the build, make sure to leave it a like and subscribe. Now that Elden Ring has once again piqued my interest, we'll probably be doing these build guides a bit more often. And I'll try and actually fulfill a promise for once, and instead of doing a series based on gameplay, we'll head back to this series, which is the main one of the channel and probably the reason you subscribed. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.